Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back to the Pipe Dreams podcast. Today we're going over 2 pipe reviews here. As you can see, the White Knight by Hearth & Home and the other Hearth & Home product, Daybreak. I don't know if you like...
We're going to try to compare them.
Have you had White Knight?
Once maybe. It's been either never or once. I can't remember.
Well, that's what I'm smoking right now. And you have...
Daybreak, which I do love. And I'm not a big fan of...
Hearth & Home?
No. Of just Englishes.
Oh. I was going to say, these are the only 2 Hearth & Home products that we have. And the Daybreak is technically in English. So it's got,
We're talking about White Knight?
Latakia, and then we're talking about Daybreak.
I thought you had that pulled up.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, so the Daybreak's in English. And so it's got the Oriental Turkish tobacco. It's also got the Latakia, which I'm a fan of, and the Virginia, which is fine for me. I'm not the biggest Virginia fan personally, but I do like Englishes. I think it's mostly because of the Latakia. Yeah, Hearth & Home. So this one, we actually heard of this from George Bruno on his channel. He calls his show the Daybreak Show. So it was literally based on this tobacco.
Is it?
Yeah. I heard him say that in the video at one point.
I thought it was called My Son Now.
Well, I mean, I think it's like always been like George Bruno, and then he changed Listen to My Son, but it was under his name, but he would call it like the Daybreak Show or whatever.
In the beginning.
So, yeah. But no, you smoking that over there? You need me to help you light it?
I'm trying to, because for having a pipe podcast, we have one lighter all the time. Doesn't matter.
Well, we just cycle through them pretty quickly.
I don't know if that's it. I feel like we just have shitty lighters.
So how's that taste?
I love it.
I'm smoking White Knight, so I don't even want to really get into that yet once we talk about the Daybreak.
Well, you have Daybreak on yours. I do not.
Yeah, I was just mentioning it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Read what it says, because I didn't have it pulled up and I don't know how long it's going to take.
All right, yeah. So 3.2 out of 4 is the rating on tobaccoreviews.com. Something like 30 reviews, got about a 3.2. So that's a pretty good rating. Doesn't look like Jim Inks has reviewed this, actually. So, just one of the comments, probably the best light English blend I've had. Great balance. I look for a Virginia component that is more earthy than sweet and sharp. So yeah, I think this is just generally a good English. What are you thinking?
It's good. It's smooth. Like for English, it's pretty smooth. It doesn't hurt my tongue like most Englishes do.
This guy said he usually smokes this with his coffee every single morning.
I could definitely see that.
Let me try it.
I mean, I get so irritated when we have no lighters.
Nice little
corn cob
here. I like the bottom, how it's not flat. It's sort of like an apple.
No, I didn't even notice
core.
that. Yeah, because the other 2 I have, the other 3 I have, they're flat on the bottom.
I think there's a Meerschaum.
They're all Meerschaum.
I think that this price sticker still on it, $16.95.
Jeez. For half a pipe.
Yeah. I feel like this would be a perfect outdoors pipe. As you can kind of see, it's not that large.
You stick in your pocket, you don't have to worry about breaking it, because if you do, it's for a $16 pipe, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But the other ones, they're not as durable.
This is good. He does say this is a light English, the one review. I agree with that. It's definitely lighter than heavy English or
I could kind of feel my tongue
cake.
right now, but I think if you had like a coffee, it would for sure taste good.
Almost like a nuttiness in it.
Like a dark roast.
Like a very faint, natural nuttiness. I like that.
It even has even like a good smell too.
Yeah.
Well, your White Knight.
I was smoking that last autumn.
Yeah.
And I would try to do it like during my lunch break. whenever I was working from home.
It's funny because I just said I don't like smoking in the morning. Really,
Yeah.
I was smoking this in the morning. I'd get out my truck, take a couple hits of it, and
Yeah, well, we were just talking about that, like when the best time of the day is to smoke. We might do a whole video on that, but I've done first thing in the morning with the coffee. I've done lunch, evening, with the dinner, night around a fire, things like that. And my opinion, I feel like changes quite a bit on it, because I was loving. We're kind of getting off topic here, but I was loving the morning pipe with my coffee. I just haven't done that recently. I haven't had too many free mornings.
Yeah, so one thing with this, so I'm pretty sure English is, when I looked it up, I don't think you're actually supposed to smoke ammo corn cobs. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that English is burn hot and this bowl is on fire.
Yeah.
And you asked if it was a meerschaum, it says right on the bottom.
Yeah.
Meerschaum.
And yeah, the corn cobs are obviously a lot lighter.
Yeah. You have to hold on the lid on the bottom.
Mostly made for aromatic pipe tobacco blends. And typically, something like this is a huge bowl. This should have no problem with the heat of an English blend. Or a Burley.
I forgot how big that thing is, dude.
Yeah, that's a huge one. This is also a cheap pipe. Honestly, it's probably like I think it was $35. Got it like last year. I mostly got this for Englishes, but this has got a nice solid bowl to it. This is my outdoor pipe that we take out in the woods. Because you don't want to lose the good stuff.
Yeah.
Your $100 pipe.
You said it was $20?
35, something like that.
Still pretty expensive. Yeah, I guess some of the ones we have are about $100. I just
like the good
ones.
That,
yeah.
Got a lot of corn cobs up here, but yeah, now I'm smoking right now the White Knight. Honestly, it doesn't taste too different compared to that one. It is a Burley.
Yeah, we can go over that one. Jim Inks did a review. It's a 3.4, and most of them are 4 stars.
How many ratings?
54. Oh, you mean how many reviews? 87. 54 of them reviewed it 4 stars.
Okay, so there's a lot more reviews, and it's actually a better review.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's 3.2, but there's like, what did I say, 30 reviews?
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Which is weird.
For Daybreak.
You would think Daybreak would have more than that.
Probably.
But they mentioned, he goes into depth. I'm just going to skim through it. Cyprin Latakia, Orientals, but he said the mild soda note from the woody, earthy, herbal floor, slightly spicy, dry, and then he uses this word, yendied. I've never heard that word before. But
Want to try it?
yeah. He kind of uses the same words, so I'm not going to... Every time we do a pipe review, I feel like I'm just throwing adjectives and nouns out there.
Yeah, some of his reviews are very good. We got a nice haze going down here.
So what is the main differences between these two?
I mean, other than the Burley and the English, because they're not both English.
Oh, this is Burley.
I mean, you're the one who read the stats, right?
Nah, he said it was Latakia, Oriental, Turkish, Virginia.
Does it say Burley on there?
Mm-mm.
Because on the tin,
No Burley.
White Knight is a medium-bodied, very complex and well-balanced Balkan-style blend. Where did I read that?
You sure it wasn't mine?
I think I'm losing my mind.
Yeah. Dude, this is good, and I can tell you right now, there's no Burley. I can tell when there's Burley. It always burns my throat.
So I guess it's a Balkan.
Mm-hmm.
Because one was Burley. But yeah, that makes more sense because they do. I mean,
This is sweet.
These things taste very similar, I'd say.
You taste that?
I think that the Daybreak is lighter.
No.
Sweet? Maybe. I'll have to try again.
Okay.
What other Balkans do we have? Plum pudding?
Now, what does Balkan mean again?
From the Balkan regions, I'm guessing. I think, well, we looked into this at one point. I kind of forget. Either the Balkan regions of Europe, which
It actually has a really sweet taste. No, I for some reason I wanted to say Balkan was like just
A bunch of different
Latakia,
things.
Oriental,
Yeah, well, that's what
Turkish.
half the time when people say Balkan, just unrelated to tobacco. It's like a bunch of divisions of different types of things. And people say Balkanize America. That means like break it down into separate pieces.
So maybe that's what it is. We'll have to look into that. I can't remember. I think we did mention it on the one where we're talking
Yeah, I forget
about.
what the answer was. It's one of those two. It's either a bunch of stuff or it's like from the Balkan region.
But they're both manufactured by the Scandinavian Tobacco Company.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know which one I like better, to be honest.
He says there's a sweet taste to that, which I do taste that. It's got some yellow Virginias.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. I like it.
We'll have to pick up
First
some
time
more
I-
Hearth
I-
and Home.
I think that actually might be my first time I ever tried that.
We did just get the magazine in the mail from Pipes and Cigars, so we might have to pick up
Oh,
some
just
more
came
Hearth
in?
and Home. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have to talk about more than just Country Squire tobacco.
Country Squire is our favorite.
Yeah.
These are great. That's
They
probably
are.
because Country Squire seems like they do a lot of Black Cavendish.
Yeah,
aromatics.
they get crazy with their names and their flavors, and I'm a sucker for them. I mean, almost that entire top row.
Yeah, it's a blend, but
It's a blend of Boswell.
it's a good two great blends right here. But that's pretty much all we wanted to cover in this video. Just covering some Hearth and Home products. Apparently, this is not a Burley. Because
Lying to
sworn it
the
was. But yeah, sort of like a lighter English and a Balkan. Tastes pretty similar, but I actually don't even know which one I like better. So
Yeah, they're both good. If you want a sweetie Latakia, which is crazy to even say, definitely go with the White Knight. If you want one that's more a mild Latakia, or mild English, go with Daybreak.
this might be better for dinner. And then your noon day break.
Yeah.
Breaking the day.
And what would you say about the nicotine? I don't.
I don't know. I think both seemed about.
Yeah, I don't feel
I
anything
don't feel
really.
anything. You know, didn't seem too harsh.
I still think one of the highest nicotine ones we have. Let's see if you can guess it.
For me, it's 3 nuns.
Yep, 3 nuns.
It's almost impossible
It's
for me
like
to
two-
smoke that without
Yeah,
getting any sort of.
like 2 hits, you got a buzz. It's strong.
I don't even like really inhale at all. But yeah, we'll have to do one on 3 nuns.
We did.
I don't know if
We didn't do a
published
review, but we did the
Oh yeah, yeah.
mead video, which we'll be posting here. We smoked 3 nuns with that.
Okay. All right, but yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram. Right now, it's the Chuba Brothers.
Check out our top 3 videos.
Yeah, and we'll see you in the next video. Yeah. Peace.